friends, it's Kim back from Memories in Time, and today I'm back to share another creation with the beautiful March stamp of the month. It's called Winged Masterpiece. I'm sorry for that glare for my ring light, and I will be using the butterfly again, and I'll be using a variety of Distress Oxide inks and some clear embossing, and I will be stamping on the Distress watercolor cardstock and creating a card front. Now, I'm not actually going to put the card together on this video. This is just a fun watercolor technique for you. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I already have my stamp on a block, and I have some VersaMat ink and some clear embossing powder. And so I am going to ink this butterfly up. And this stamp is a little stained from black, intense black ink. So I'm going to ink that way, and then I'm going to come and I'm going to do that sort of tap twist on my butterfly just to make sure that he's all inked up nice and good. And I debated whether I should do him in black or clear. You know what? I think I am going to do him in black. Let me just change my powder. I changed my mind. I was thinking that I was going to do clear. No, you know what? I've changed my mind again. I've changed my mind again. I'm going to do silver. I think I want him in silver. So let's put a little more ink on here just so we know that he's nice and wet. I think I'm going to do silver because it sort of goes a little more in line with what I originally wanted. And I kind of want him off the page a little, and that's okay. I want that effect. And so I'm going to stamp, press him down. And the reason I'm using these foam sheets that come with the stamps, right where my filming spot is on my desk, I have a low spot. And so that kind of helps out a little with that. And then I am going to, hopefully we got all inked up good, and then I'm going to, oh, you know what I didn't do? It's okay. But I'm going to come in now. I got in a big way talking and didn't do my anti-static pouch. But it's okay if a little goes, because of course I will have this little distress, so it's okay. But if you're doing this, don't forget to wipe with your anti-static pouch first. And then because it is the dimpled watercolor paper, oh yeah, that's going to be pretty. And I think that I'm going to like the silver in that. Get my coffee filter. And I am going to move this out of the way because that is an accident waiting to happen on my desk. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. And on my stamp, I have a little, like there's some little divots in the center of my butterfly. But I kind of like the way it stamps because it gives a really cute little rustic look. And I am going to heat right over my all-purpose mat. That's the good thing about the all-purpose mat. You can heat right over it. And when your gun is warm enough, you will see the transition from the powder to the glossy emboss. There we go. Do you see that transformation happening? Love it, and I think this silver is going to be really pretty. I think it's going to be really pretty. And just hit from the back just a little. That is going to be beautiful. Love that. And I just want to make sure that's dry. Okay. And now, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to be using, these are the colors I have pulled out. Mustard Seed, Abandoned Coral, Picked Raspberry, Peacock Feathers, and Mowed Lawn. And I am going to be using my watercolor brush, and I have some baby wipes and some paper towels over here to the side. But before I get started, I'm just going to mist this and just deposit a little water. I'm going to start with my mustard seed first. And here's my thing, is I'm not trying to stay in the lines at all. Okay? I'm not trying to, all I'm going to be doing is putting down ink. If it runs outside the butterfly, I'm okay with that. Okay? And let's wipe up the mustard seed. And let's pull in some Abandoned Coral next. And notice I'm not like swiping a lot. Ooh, I am liking this. Yes, I am. How pretty is that? Oh, I love that silver embossing. Love that. And then all I'm going to do here is just wipe that out. Okay, and then next up, let's have some of the pink picked raspberry. Drop a little water in there. And I think I want this sort of in this area. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And of course, you all know I am going to put some spatter, so the fact that there's a little right there doesn't bother me at all. Let's go with the Mowed Lawn next. This is just such a pretty spring card, don't you think? Just a very pretty spring card. Love it. And again, y'all can tell, like I hang on to these paper towels and let them dry out and use them over and over and over again. And then this is going to be the color that is going to just make this card pop. Oh, yes it is. And this is just another fun way that you can color without having to color and abide by the rules, so to speak, of coloring. Let's get a clean paper towel. Pretty. And now we're going to do some spatters. And let's pull in some abandoned coral. And we literally just need a drop because we're going to spatter with it. So like we literally just need, well, I didn't get my brush clean enough, sorry. We'll have to come back and do that one again. It mixed on me. So let's go back with some abandoned coral. Make sure we get our brush clean enough. I think I want to come back in with some yellow paint anyway. Right up here. Let's have some pink. Like I am channeling in my inner Messy with this stamp set. To me, this stamp set just screams, make a mess. Be creative. That's what it screams to me. And since we're going to paint with yellow, let's make sure we squeeze water. And then let's grab that. And so even as you are painting with watercolor with Distress Oxide inks, know that you can go back and layer, you can build. So that yellow wasn't bright enough, it wasn't there enough for me, and so I wanted some more, and I'm layering up. Ooh, making it a little more vivid. Let's just, for good measure. And this is kind of messy. I intend it to be a little messy. Love that. And so let's put the lid on that. And I probably should do clean, but I am not going to do clean, so I'm just going to put this down. What? Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Love that. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hit that a little with the glue gun, heat gun. So this is a fun way that you can use the stamp and color without worrying about coloring. Isn't that pretty? And then I probably will, what sentiment? Would I don't have a wedding coming up. Birthdays, I think I like this lucky to be your. And we're going to do some stamp surgery and cut the word friend. You can mask or you can cut. And it's just easier for me to cut than to mask. And here's the thing, when you want to stamp back and you want this to say lucky to be your friend again, you just put it right back on your you do it like this. right on your, once you cut it, you just flip it up and put it back like this and stick your block down on top. And then it goes right back together. So I am going to use my anti-static pouch this time. And we're going to emboss again with silver. So let's get our little pads back. And then I'll come back and actually show you the card put together. All I'm doing right now is getting the sentiment on. And this is going to say, lucky to be your friend. Oh, let's throw it back down again. I was seasoning, and where that's a little, just a little line stamp, we got to be careful with that one. So let's pull in our, and I'm going to have to stand, and hopefully my head does not get in this. And let's come over here and pick up the word friend. And I'm going to be honest, that's going to be hard to see until we get the powder on. I could have stamped right over top, and I hope I didn't. And grab the heat gun. Gonna hit this one from under. And there we go. Lucky to be your friend. Look how vibrant. Isn't that beautiful? And that lucky to be your friend. Love that. That is so pretty. And then when I actually put the card together, I think I'll finish that off with just some silver gems. Isn't that pretty? I love that watercolor. I love the messy look. Love that. Again, just another fun way to use this stamp without having to be intricate and color every single flower and every single intricate detail. So this stamp can be yours for free if you are my VIP and you place a qualifying order. If you would like information about how to be my VIP, there is a link down below. And if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. I hope you will choose to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I get these crazy ideas to create messy art like this. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And you guys have a wonderful day. Happy scrapping.